In our Sunrise Smart Start, we begin with breaking news. One person is dead, another is injured after a fire overnight in Irondequoit.
That's right. The fire happening just before midnight on Garford Road in the town. Jatira Marsh is live on scene this morning to give us the latest information. Jatira, what can you tell us?
Right now I am on Garford Road in Irondequoit, where the fire department, were called to the scene shortly after midnight. When they arrived, two people were located inside the home. One was found dead. Another person has been sent to RGH. Units from 5 different fire departments were called in. 2 firefighters were treated for heat exhaustion. Now, Point Pleasant Deputy Chief credits his firefighters for their quick response in extinguishing the fire.
We operate the structures the same every time. We always assume that somebody could be trapped in the fire. It's our job to go and find them. Crews here did an excellent job.
Now, if you take a quick look at the house, on the first floor, everything is boarded up pretty much except for one window. The front door is pretty charred, as well as the top window, and it's also knocked out. Crews are finishing up boarding up the house, and they share with us that they consider this house a total loss. Reporting live in Irondequoit, Jatira Marsh, News 8.
All right, Jatira, thank you so much. This investigation for that fire and the cause still ongoing right now.
Of course, we'll keep you updated here on air and on our website, rochesterfirst.com.
Well, in other big news, a shooting happening around 12:15 this morning on the 100 block of Dewey Avenue, leaving a 21-year-old male victim in life-threatening condition. Officers say the victim, suffering from at least 1 gunshot wound to the upper body, was transported to Strong Memorial Hospital. Police asking anyone with info to call 911.
And in developing news this morning, the 51st homicide to date so far this year in Rochester, occurring last night. This fatal shooting happening in the area of North and Dernan Streets before 10 p.m. According to officers, they found a man in his 40s suffering from at least 1 gunshot wound to the upper body, and he was pronounced dead at the scene. During the investigation, police believe the victim was shot during a robbery. Currently, there are no suspects in custody, and anyone with information is asked to call 911.
The search for a missing Penfield man came to a stop yesterday when officials with the Ontario County Sheriff's Office said they found a body in a wooded area. 32-year-old Nicholas Bierman of Penfield was first reported missing 3 days ago. He was last seen driving a 2016 blue Ford F-150 pickup truck. Tuesday morning around 10:30, that truck was found at the Hemlock boat launch along with his keys and his wallet. Officials have not confirmed the body found was Bierman's, but they also tell us they have no reason to believe it isn't him. This investigation is ongoing.
And ahead of the school year, President Biden announced a 3-part plan to help middle and lower class families find relief when borrowing money from college. During his remarks yesterday, Biden says his administration will cancel thousands of dollars in student loans, help borrowers cut monthly payments, and protect students by reducing the cost of college. Only those making less than $125,000 a year will qualify for loan forgiveness. Students who did not receive the Pell Grant will receive up to $10,000. For those who did receive the Pell Grant, that reaches upwards to $20,000. Biden also announced that he will be extending the pause on loan repayments until December 31st, with repayments not starting up until January 2023. Well, the New York State Fair has officially begun, and sculptors are at work at the Center of Progress building making their annual sand sculptures. Sculptors are working with about 200 tons of sand, and the sculptures will be joining the fight for Title IX, the law that protects against sex-based discrimination. Sculptor Dean Arscott said the sculpture would speak for equal rights and women in sports. Arscott said they'll be working on the sand sculptures until September 2nd. You can follow their progress at the New York State Fair, which runs until September 5th. Hours for that Monday through Thursday, 9 a.m. to 11 p.m. and Friday through Sunday, 9 a.m. to midnight. If that's not a reason to head out to the fair, James, I'm not sure what is.
A butterscotch.
Food.
And those are other options, yes.
Animals.
The butter one, they just make that and then show it to you. The sand one, you can watch them make.
That is cool.
Pretty neat.
Yeah.
Very cool there, and it's inside, so rain cannot ruin it as well, like a normal sand sculpture. If we're going on a walk today with the dog, maybe cat, people walk cats, believe it or not. Mel, you have a cat. Do you walk it?
I don't walk my cat.
No.
She has a perfectly fine garden
She
to
does just
meander
fine.
around.
I get that. Temperature starting in the 60s. No chance for rain this morning, but keep an eye out this afternoon. Could deal with maybe a shower or thunderstorm. Most of us get missed by those storms. Highs just touched into the lower 80s, and then a little bit of cooler air around the corner. We'll take a look at the weekend forecast coming up at the end of the show. Allie, Mel.
All right, thank you, James. Another look at our sunrise traffic. No accidents out there. 390, 495, 90 are clear. So should be a smooth ride into work. Governor Kathy Hochul updating the public on gun control efforts in New York State. The governor saying state police have seized almost 1,500 guns from August of last year to July of this year. For comparison, she says this is 5 times more guns than in 2001 and the most seized in history. Hochul also says 76 ghost guns have been taken since they were banned in October. Shootings in New York are down 11% from last year, and shooting victims are down 12%. Hochul says her efforts will not stop until New Yorkers feel safe. In Uvalde, Texas, the school board made the decision to fire the school police chief, Pete Arredondo, over the response to the elementary school shooting that killed 19 students and 2 teachers. Last night, a board meeting was held to consider Arredondo's fate. In a closed session, they unanimously finalized that decision. He's now the first officer to lose his job over the slow response from the hundreds of heavily armed law enforcement personnel.
New leadership for the Rochester City School District announced yesterday as Dr. Leslie Myers-Small's departure is being negotiated. Dr. Carmine Peluso, the district's Deputy Superintendent of Operations and Administrations, will serve as acting superintendent. The Teacher Association President, Adam Urbanski, issued this statement following the announcement. Quote, "We look forward to working with him to resolve the stalled negotiations, stabilize the district, and increase the chances for a smooth reopening of schools," end quote. Myers-Small is currently on leave. Discussion about the search for a permanent superintendent is expected to begin next Thursday, September 1st. And heading into the new school year, RCSD is looking at just under 100 teacher vacancies, something the district says is a significant improvement considering they had over 300 vacancies earlier this summer. Officials with the district say they've been trying to promote these openings aggressively, holding events where people can learn more and potentially get hired on the spot.
Monroe County Executive Adam Bello and other local leaders reminding everyone to get rid of their summer waste properly. They say things like pool chemicals, pesticides, propane tanks, air conditioners, among others, often get thrown away or recycled by accident. Bello urging the public to bring this waste to the Monroe County Waste Management site instead of leaving it by the curb, since it can harm both the environment and landfill workers. They will recycle most of this waste for free except appliances with refrigerant, which comes with a $20 fee. To make an appointment to drop off your waste or for more information, you can visit monroecounty.gov/ecopark.
Martin Musi announcing he is retiring as CEO of Paychex. Paychex is a leading provider of software for human resources, payroll, benefits, and insurance services. John B. Gibson will succeed Musi as CEO. Musi will remain chairman of the company's board of directors.
Here's what some people might be talking about at the water cooler this morning. Len Dawson, Chiefs legend, former Super Bowl MVP, and Hall of Fame quarterback, dies at the age of 87. He led the Kansas City Chiefs to their first Super Bowl win and was inducted into the Pro Football Hall of Fame in 1987. He played in the NFL until the age of 40 and played in the longest game in NFL history, which lasted nearly 83 minutes.
Wow, 83 minutes. Seems like a long game.
That's a long time, yeah. He's certainly leaving a legacy for a great team that currently has a great quarterback. And Patrick Mahomes, been to 4 AFC championships in a row. I'm sure they're going to try it again unless the Bills have something to say
Let's go Bills.
about that, right? As we think about football right around the corner, a couple of weeks away, until week 1. 8-day forecast here. We've got a couple of warm days, at least today, and then we'll squeak a couple in by Sunday and Monday. Otherwise, watch for an isolated shower or two today. Tomorrow, a little bit of a better chance for a storm. And then I'm really looking forward to this weekend. I think both Saturday and Sunday look great. And then maybe run at 90 degrees by Monday, but by cooler as we get into September.
All right, James, thank you, and thanks so much for watching News 8 at Sunrise.
Our next update is coming up in 30 minutes. CBS Mornings is next.